We've got pecan trees planted in a row, 40 feet between each row of trees. Between them, we've got soybeans that are drilled on 45-inch beds.
Original idea?
Yes, original idea. No one else, we have no clue of anyone else doing this. We plowed this. This will be for our irrigation to let the water flow down. You can see it's about 2 feet away from the tree, and that will, right now, they don't need a lot of water when they're young, mainly just root development's the main thing you're wanting at this stage. This is a trunk protector, so we can spray beside it and it won't get on the tree and hurt it, because the trees can absorb the herbicide and hurt the tree. Our thinking is we'll run poly pipe and we'll water the trees with this row right here, and then water the beans at the same time. So killing two birds with one stone is how we're looking at it. How these trees are planted is straight downhill, so in the future when these trees get bigger, we can still run poly pipe and the water will flow straight downhill, but then we won't have the beans in the middle 4 or 5 years when these trees are bigger. And so it's been a learning curve. I've worked with some companies on the irrigation of it and still haven't figured that out all the way. We haven't started irrigating yet, so when that happens, we'll have another struggle that we'll have to overcome, but we'll figure it out. We used to plant this field more straight north and south on beds, and we can make the water flow, but in the future we won't have the beds, and so we need it to be straight downhill so that water can still flow and irrigate these trees in the future. Other than having half a dozen in my grandparents' yard, you know, we've never been in the pecan industry before. So we did our research, figured out that we think we could be profitable. These trees were planted in the last week of February, first week of March. We have 3 varieties out here. We have Avalon, Kanza, and Gafford. Have a mixture of those for pollination. You have to have different varieties for that. These are less resistant to a fungus called scab. These are more scab resistant. There's less fungicides to be sprayed.
What are the chances this corn disappears in a few years and you go pecan trees there?
After a couple years of harvest, there might be a lot more trees down here. It's not out of the possibility.